presentation is based in the crypto and blockchain space. It's a very, very exciting arena. If you're familiar with the market, you see that Bitcoin's trading at about 58,000, and Ethereum has broken its all-time high. It's actually crossed $4,000 mark. Now, it's an arena that's very, very lucrative, but also very volatile. The great thing about the business that you're about to see is that we can benefit from the crypto and the blockchain industry, but without the volatility that's associated with it. So with that, I'm going to hand you over to my co-host and presenter and good friend and business partner for that matter, Mick McCahey, who's going to take you through the fundamentals of the market and what Hyper can do and what it is doing and how each and every one of us can benefit. This presentation will last about 35-40 minutes. I'd suggest you keep all distractions off for the duration of the presentation. You will find it extremely informative and hopefully very, very beneficial. So with that, I'll hand you over to Mick.
Thanks, Tony. Can you hear me okay?
Loud and clear. Perfect.
Thanks, Tony. Can I ask everyone, please, just to switch off the videos? We have muted you. We will open up the mics for questions at the end, and you'll all be welcome to ask as many questions as you wish, but we're going to go for a clean recording. So even I'll switch off my video. Got a great face for radio anyway, as they say. So welcome along. This is my first global corporate presentation. So no pressure. I'm only standing in here for the master distributor who's done so well, Robert T, over the last year or so. So no pressure whatsoever. We're going to start off with a quick video. And this is accurate and true to form, except for the price of Bitcoin. It says that Bitcoin has reached $10,000 a token. Of course, as you've heard Tony say, it's at $58,000 a token right now. But before we get into the official presentation, we'll take this minute and a half to allow any latecomers to get onto the call, and then we'll start in full. So enjoy the presentation, and I only wish we could turn back time to a $10,000 Bitcoin.
Starting off at a few cents, Bitcoin has grown to a value of 10,000 US dollars a token, all through the power of decentralized consensus. Did you miss out on that? What if we told you that there is yet another opportunity to take advantage of the crypto boom in its infancy? As the market cap of cryptocurrencies continues to increase, watch your portfolio grow along. How can you be a part of it? Introducing Hyperfund, the world's most comprehensive digital finance ecosystem. Leveraging on the power of the community, be a part of the world's strongest blockchain alliance with strategic partnerships and top exchanges around the world. No hassle, no fuss, with just one app. Benefit from the long-term growth of innovative digital assets within the ecosystem. Participate in private token sales not available anywhere else. Get access to world-class education on blockchain and cryptocurrency. We welcome you, a robust community with like-minded individuals. Be a member of Hyperfund today, and you'll not only know what freedom means, but live and breathe it. Will you miss out on the next opportunity too?
So for anyone who's joined us during that video, you're very welcome to this opportunity call for the Hypertech Group, the world's strongest blockchain alliance. But first, we must get into our disclaimer, our legal disclaimer. We thank you for attending. Participation in this project, like any other, involves risk. Under no circumstances, please, should this presentation be construed or considered as any type of solicitation, investment, or financial advice. And I'm not a financial advisor. The information we provide you will be in general terms, without accounting for your specific personal and financial situation. And the project is on a best effort basis. Some people do very well in this project. And like any other project, there is a risk of loss of funds and rewards. Once again, past results are not a guarantee of future performance, so please seek the advice of a suitably qualified professional before deciding if you are unsure. And your continued attendance at this meeting beyond this point indicates your acceptance of the above conditions. But above all, enjoy the presentation. And because we're going to spend some time, in fact, more than we probably would if this wonderful industry of ours had not been tarnished by companies that didn't live up to their reputation, we will be spending a little bit of time on the stature, on the reputation, on the heritage and success in the marketplace of our owners and founders. So we preclude that with a little teaser slide, if you like, as to what's in it for you and me. Well, what's in it is the chance to leverage profits from the world's largest blockchain alliance with their unique membership. And we're going to be making a value proposition to you here today. It's not going to be a sell. There's no hard or soft sell here. We're offering information But some of the value proposition may seem to you to be unrealistic, and we are conditioned to think that way in the old world order. But I'd also be asking you, in effect, to walk across a bridge with me into the new world and imagine what is possible in the new world order. So there's going to be a bit of shedding the old world and into the new world here. And the first one we'll ask you to consider is the membership, because you can generate daily rewards at a minimum of 0.5% daily of your membership value. Let's go to the old world and pick a golf club or a tennis club. And imagine you joined, you pay your membership, and that covers you for a year. And you can enjoy all of the facilities and benefits of being a member, play tennis, play golf, use the pro shop, whatever you fancy in that membership. But now try to consider the golf club or tennis club repaying you your membership at 0.5% a day. So if you paid 1,000 euros or dollars, whatever your currency is for your membership, they're going to be giving you back 5 a day until your membership is fully repaid. There wouldn't be a golf club or a tennis club viable in the world today after a year of that sort of activity. So it's impossible in the world in which we're conditioned to believe in, which is the old world order. It is, however, supremely possible and happening every day in the world of blockchain and under the hypertech umbrella. But we will come back to that membership. It's the key feature of our presentation, really, and the key element that attracted me to this wonderful business. You'll also access, as a community member, private token pre-sales. If you like Dragon's Den or Shark Tank, you will be among the community who's being asked to consider these projects, but they will be vetted by our owners who are historically very, very well versed in these things and have had historically gains of up to 19,000% for our members. You'll receive a blockchain education. This isn't for everybody. We have blockchain experts joining us each and every day, but we also have blockchain novices, and this is a democratized education. Whether you have a cheap or an expensive membership, however much you want to spend on that membership, the blockchain education is the same. Bite-sized pieces of blockchain, decentralized finance and centralized finance education from 3 of the world's top universities. More about that as we go on. You'll also, of course, access unique applications proprietary to the Hypertech Group to improve your business and your life. So who is behind this multi-billion-dollar group? Well, one man principally. His name is Yujing Zhu, or Ryan Zhu, a self-made blockchain multi-billionaire and one of the largest digital currency miners in the world. In fact, such is his stature in this element, this genre of blockchain and blockchain activities and digital currency, that when Amazon Prime Video commissioned a 6-part documentary called Next Blockchain, they did, in the last episode, episode 6, a look at the main players in the world of blockchain. And Ryan Zhu featured strongly there, not least because he almost single-handedly stood to save Bitcoin in 2014 when the industry, Bitcoin and the entire industry behind it, was going down the tubes. He went all in with his lifetime wealth that he generated since 2009 in this space and put it all on Bitcoin and saving that protocol, knowing that he would save an entire industry. And there are some 9,500 digital currencies out there now who owe indirectly, I suppose, a debt of gratitude to Ryan Zhu for making that brave stand. But you can look at this and verify what I'm saying on Amazon Prime Video. In fact, any of the value propositions we make are verifiable either through publication or through our amazing and extensive due diligence document. Ryan is ably assisted by Australian citizen Sam Lee, who is a successful and highly regarded crypto and blockchain early adopter. He's been courted by some of the largest media organizations in the world, Bloomberg, Forbes, CNN, Sky News, to be interviewed about blockchain services. So the Hypertech Group consists of Blockchain Global, co-founded by Sam Lee in 2014, not yesterday, not last week, 7 years ago. So it's been around for a while. In fact, half of the life, or more than half of the life of blockchain itself. This is a blockchain investment and token listing service company through which Ryan Zhu has invested over $300 million in blockchain projects. Colin Star Capital, I like to call the giant of the group, founded by Ryan Zhu in 2015. Once again, not around yesterday or last week. It's been around for 6 years now. One of the largest blockchain venture capital companies in the world, and through which Ryan has invested over $400 million into blockchain companies, ventures, and startups. And the scientific arm of the group is Hcash, under the mentorship of Dr. Joseph Liu, who's known as the godfather of Monero. This has been coined the world's most advanced blockchain project. not by me, but by CSIRO, which is the Australian National Governmental Science Agency. $50 million has been invested here into quantum-resistant security projects. They're working hand in hand with IBM, the computer giant, on this. And when quantum computing is released, it will offer us 1,000 times stronger computing power. We will also, of course, need at least 1,000 times stronger security, and that's what Hcash is all about. The company retains offices in Melbourne, Sydney, Perth, and in Hong Kong. So it's a multi-billion-dollar group and the foundation for a huge opportunity for everybody involved, with over $700 million invested in some of the world's most successful blockchain projects and companies. You may be wondering, what can I add to this already very successful group? And that's what we're here. And the ambition of this presentation is to show that you can add quite a bit. Now, the company has equity in over 40 of the world's top digital currency exchanges. OKEX and Who we use every day to extract our value from the hypertech umbrella. Huobi, CoinW, and ZB.com. Collectively, these conduct over $10 billion of trades every single day. Binance is the biggest exchange in the world. You'll see written on the screen, it trades on average about $25 billion a day in trades. The market is very hot at the moment. There is a lot of activity. Binance has been hitting $70 billion a day in trades as the largest exchange in the world. Ryan Zhu still retains 3.9% of Binance, and that's a mark of huge ownership and respect in this industry, ownership in Binance. And he's an angel investor in 12 of the top digital currencies, having invested in them at a very early stage, a verifiable whale, as they say, which you can verify in our due diligence document. He's also an investor and technology partner in Tron, a $3.5 billion project, and NEM, a $4.8 billion project, one of the top 4 biggest digital currency miners in the world. Ryan Zhu purchased for $100 million cash the BI Wang Group in 2017. This group has mined over 15 billion in crypto assets, and the exchange attached to it itself trades over $400 million a day. It's now styled as the BW Group. And of course, Ryan Sam and our CEO, Jaden Wee, have launched their own digital crypto projects like Molecular Future, the currency we use in association with OKEX, with Who or Bittrex, to extract our value from the system. HyperDAO.com, you can check these out on CoinMarketCap. And the Colin Star project returns have been nothing short of stellar. All of these projects have been, if you look down the right-hand column, you'll see stellar returns in percentage returns for our members. And the lowest there being 355%. The highest, as I mentioned, being over 19,000% with their support of the launch of the QTUM token in 2018. Research is also ongoing with 3 of the top universities in the world: Hong Kong Polytechnic, Shanghai Jiao Tong University, and Monash University. And government collaborations are very well featured in our due diligence document. We'll give you a flavor of them here. Sam Lee witnessing an MOU, a Memorandum of Understanding, with the Australian Trade and Investment Commission, with the Ambassador of Indonesia and the Minister of Trade there discussing the possibility of bringing a blockchain center to Indonesia, with the Chairman of the Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC, Mr. Zoran Djikanovic, in the beautiful Republic of Montenegro, signing an agreement with the Russian-owned Bank of Foreign Economic Activity, signing an MOU with the Danish Consulate to bring blockchain services there, and sitting, as you'll see, with the Prime Minister of Pakistan, Imran Khan, discussing and introducing blockchain technology to Pakistan. Once again, stellar reputations, heritage in the marketplace, and massive, massive respect for what they have achieved and what they are hoping to achieve. So that's their past, but why should you trust them? Well, they've built in 6 years a huge collective market valuation of over $10 billion. Power Ledger, an Australian electricity supply project. OKEX, my favorite exchange. I like it even over Binance. It's really, really good. The BW Group, CoinW, Who Exchange, Humanic, Tenex, Huobi, NEM, Tron, Equity in Binance. This is a 6-year proven track record with over $700 million in strategic investments. Millions of users, whether they're members of the Hypertech Group or not, are touching and having soft engagements with exchanges in which the Hypertech Group owns equity. So millions of users across multiple exchanges and platforms owned or part-owned by the Hypertech Group, with billions of dollars under management. And as I mentioned, investment projects with up to 19,000% gains under Colin Starr's management. Now, once again, to come back to that membership, Hypertech have developed a unique membership that allows you to share in their profits in the blockchain industry. Remember the tennis club? Remember the golf club that couldn't physically or financially do what Hypertech do. This is supremely possible in the blockchain space, and that's what we're here to tell you all about. But to give you an idea of the scope and the reach and the depth and size of this enormous opportunity, let's look at the Hypertech Group video, radically transforming and getting the world economy ready for the digital boom.
Hypertech Group is a diversified blockchain services enterprise that aims to develop leading blockchain applications that will become forerunners in the blockchain industry. Founded in 2014, the group pulls together its resources from its network of listed companies and more than 300 investment institutions to accelerate the economy towards a digital future. By expanding its portfolio of businesses that span across the industry, the group aims to drive innovation and development in all areas of blockchain. As the group expands, the scale of the Hypertech ecosystem also increases. Currently, the group has built a diversified portfolio consisting of Hyperbank, Hyperpay, Hyperfin, HPX, Hypermining, Hypercash, Hypertalk, Hypernews, Hypermall, and Hypershow. These businesses provide services that cover areas of e-commerce, asset custody, asset management, digital currency wallets, decentralized exchanges, cross-chain capabilities, public chain systems, blockchain-based social platforms, and blockchain media. Through the establishment of an effective decentralized governance structure, Hypertech has bridged the operational gap amongst different industries, enabling different businesses to integrate, share resources, and achieve interoperability. As a pioneer in the blockchain industry, Hypertech Group is committed to creating value for society, creating benefits for shareholders, and inspiring its employees to grow. It is a global technology company trusted and respected by the public. Standing strong in its beliefs, Hypertech Group will continue to explore blockchain applications, provide users with more blockchain services, and pilot the development of the blockchain industry.
So that'll give you an idea of the scale and scope of the Hyperfund opportunity and the Hyperfund ecosystem. And now comes the customer acquisition phase. We're going to introduce you to the ecosystem. Is it fully developed and launched? No. Is it partially developed and launched? Yes. We are just entering the customer acquisition phase and have been over the last 12 to 16 months or so. But in the ecosystem already, there is the Hyperfund Global Opportunity, a unique DeFi or decentralized finance ecosystem with apps in very profitable industries. And as we begin to walk over that bridge between the old world and the new world, Hypertech and their applications will improve and obviously disrupt things like traditional banking, financial technology, digital banking, e-commerce, the news area, social media especially, and indeed crypto mining. There is, of course, the success of Molecular Future, HyperDAO, and Hcash as an indicator of the strength of things to come. And HyperBC is the company's proprietary bank. Yes, the company have their own bank with over 1 million customers. Hyperfin, which is going to bridge the world from centralized finance into decentralized finance. Hyperpay, one of the best wallets available out there today. It's free and you can download it from the Android App Store or from the Apple Store whenever you wish. Indeed, after this presentation, you can download it immediately. The Mars Mall just launching digital currency welcome shopping along the style of some of the largest shopping online systems in the world. And to come, Hypershow, Hypernews, Hypertalk. What about privacy on a blockchain encrypted private talk channel? That's going to be hugely, hugely popular and disrupt some of the existing social media channels. Hypermining and HPX will be the last to launch because the company are very active in this space and have very good representation across the blockchain genre already in mining and in exchanges. But this will be a proprietary mining system we can get involved in and a proprietary exchange that we can use to our benefit. All of these are going to improve our lives and probably disrupt some of the old world order that's out there as we speak. Because as I mentioned, customer acquisition, Hypertech want 30 million customers to execute a stock market IPO of circa 300 billion yen, approximately 45 billion US dollars. So they're trying to 3x or triple their own market valuation at this time. And it's a great retail opportunity as well for the current system. Here you'll see the HyperBC Visa card. You can instantly convert with this cryptocurrency, digital currency, into fiat currency instantly at point of sale in 176 countries. It's 100% secure. It's simple. With Hyperfund, you can earn staking interest, custodial interest. If you lodge your Bitcoin to the bank, 10% per annum is your right, and USDT or Tether, it's 5.7% per annum. You can spend any of the major currencies on this card with your personal Hyper BC account, and easily offer payments, and businesses can easily accept payments in digital currency as well. So the opportunity for you, what do you get? Well, there's a wealth of benefits for each and every member, and you can choose your membership in multiples of 300, 500, and 1,000. Now, these are starred because the memberships are purchased not using fiat currency, that's the old world, but the new world order, and to keep stability in the system, it's using Tether. Tether is USDT. If you look on coinmarketcap.com, it's always worth $1. So 300 USDT gets you the minimum membership. That's the very bottom end of the scale. There is no upper end. We have people coming in very, very strongly at 50,000 and 100,000, but it's whatever you can afford yourself. 300, 500, 1,000, or any multiple upwards of those. Every member, and I mentioned whether you have a 300 USDT membership or a 1 million USDT membership, it's still the democratized education that's there for you in the Mars Academy. This is the Blockchain and Crypto Knowledge Center available in everybody's back office. The membership, of course, the financial element is of interest to everybody. You will receive a minimum of 0.5% daily passive rewards on your membership package. Normally, until that would double, not just repay you, but double. At the moment, we have an even better offer on, which I'll detail in a few moments' time. And of course, the pre-sale offers will be ours as well. As members of the community, we will get first look at projects like we did with HyperDAO, Molecular Future, and Hcash at 20 to 30% BMV or below market value. You can redeem and convert to digital currency and withdraw at any time. So this is essentially how the Community Rewards Program works. You purchase your membership, and we'll stop talking about US dollars now because they don't apply inside the system. But $1 is equal to 1 USDT or Tether. You will send, if you want to join, USDT Tether to your Hyperfund account and purchase your membership. 300 HU Hyperfund units, 500 Hyperfund units, or 1,000 Hyperfund units, or multiples, and any multiple upwards of these amounts. Your Hyper Community membership rewards will be paid to you in Hyperfund units. We are part of a globally compliant rewards program. There are many frequent flyer programs or many credit card programs out there that offer you rewards points. You can always redeem those rewards points for associated companies, hotels, restaurants, cheaper flights, upgrades, etc. The big difference here is that you can always redeem and convert to digital currency and withdraw that value 24/7, 365 under the Hypertech umbrella. So you can convert to crypto, back to fiat currency if you like, or you can take part and participate in future projects. Once again, 24/7, 365, you can exchange those Hyperfund units to specified cryptocurrencies. As I mentioned, we're using Molecular Future at the moment. Indeed, the liquidity this growing community has put behind Molecular Future, which is one of our proprietary currencies, has tripled it in value over the last 3 months or so. So on the Hyperfund platform, you can move it to OKEX, to Who, or to Bittrex exchange, as I mentioned, and from there to your favorite exchange of choice, be that Binance or whichever one you use to convert to other digital currencies, or indeed, if you wish to go full circle, to the fiat currency of the geography where you live. And of course, these new projects like Hcash and Molecular Future will be coming our way as well as pre-IPO shares, which Ryan Zhu has intimated in a recent meeting in Dubai, will be the preserve of those who get integrated and use the applications within the community in this new world order. A tsunami of demand is obviously going to come as the general population of the world gets more educated on blockchain and digital currency. We can see it already happening. And Hypertech, Ryan, Sam, and Jaden are supremely positioning this company to benefit every community member from this upcoming tsunami. And the double I mentioned is actually triple at this time. You can actually triple your membership value in this ongoing promotion. We don't know how long it's going to last, but passive rewards are given 7 days a week. It's a minimum of 0.5%. It has been and can be up to 1%, but it has been generally 0.5% as a minimum over the last 6 months or so. That means a 300 HU membership will deliver you back 900 HU. Remember, redeemable through the system for real value digital currency or back to USDT or to fiat currency. At 0.5% a day, this is 1.5 HU a day for 600 days. 500 HU will give you back 1,500 HU. That's 2.5 HU a day for 600 days. 1,000 HU will give you back 3,000 HU. That's 5 HU per day, 0.5% of 1,000. And obviously then by extrapolating that, 10,000 HU per day will give you back 30,000 HU at 50 HU per day. And 50 HU is an important marker inside the system because it's the minimum you can withdraw at any time. And of course, you can rebuy in the system at 50 HU as well. So what can you do with these rewards? To synopsize, once again, as I mentioned, 50 HU is the minimum you can withdraw. But you can rebuy 50 HU packs using your daily rewards. If you do, under the 3x promotion ongoing, the company will say immediately, okay, you've spent 50, we're going to give you back 150. And let's take a look at what's possible with rebuying strongly and consistently over 12 months. A 1,000 HU package will become approximately 6,000 HU, and you'll still have 12,000 HU to receive. A 10,000 HU will become approximately 60,000 HU, and you'll still have a whopping 130,000 HU to receive. That's approximately 6xing your membership value in 12 months. So you have a choice so far in our presentation. You can be passive, you can buy your membership and wait for your rewards. That will take at 0.5%, could be a little faster if it increases, but at 0.5%, 600 days. You can be passive and strategic by using the rebuy system. And this is the rebuy system, approximately 6xing your membership value in 12 months. And we have the 2 amounts starred because it does depend on how long the 3x promotion will last. The values of pending rewards will change depending if the company offer changes from 3x to 2.5x or 2x. The good news is, if you purchase a membership or any rebuys under the 3x system, it will always pay you back 3x. So that's good news going forward. Now, how can they reward us with this 0.5% a day? It was impossible, if you remember, for the tennis club or for the golf club. But they're in the old world, we're in the new. Proven revenue strategies is one of the elements. Ryan Zhu purchased the BW Group for $100 million in 2017. He's mined in his career reportedly 300,000 plus Bitcoin, 2 million plus Ethereum. Can you imagine the increase in the value of his Ethereum in the last week or two? 1.5 million Litecoin. He's launched Hcash, HyperDAO, and Molecular Future, all profitable for the group of companies. There is fee revenue, huge fee revenue from digital currency exchanges. The BW Group on a day 2 weeks ago, and this has been verified at coinmarketcap.com, turned over in excess of $500 million. The Who Exchange, nearly $0.9 billion, and CoinW, nearly $750 million. Now, assuming they only make 1 cent per transaction, and believe me, they make more, that's millions of dollars per day in profit from just 3 of their exchanges. The Hyperfund ecosystem is profitable. HyperBC Bank, the future of custodian banking, already with in excess of 1 million customers. And Hyperfin, as I mentioned, the bridge between decentralized finance and centralized finance. It's all here in the Hypertech ecosystem, including HyperPay. Please download it if you haven't already done so from the Android or Apple stores after the presentation. And as if tacit recognition further was even needed, we have a Visa card and MasterCard option where you can spend your digital currency in association with HyperPay and HyperBC Bank. All of these elements generate large, consistent daily revenue and profits. But the missing ingredient is people. And that's why the generous offer is being put forth by Sam, by Ryan, and by Jaden. That's the 3x promotion. And for us to onboard people, they found this is the perfect way because it's a very warm market, a very warm and friendly onboarding experience as you handhold people through purchasing their USDT and educate them on the rebuys and on the Hyperfund units and everything inside the system. It really fits hand in glove with their expansion proposals. The scale of the organization is huge. Under Hypertech, as I mentioned, the Collins Star Capital, Blockchain Global, and Hcash. We use in the crypto exchanges section, HyperDAO, we use Hcash, we especially use Molecular Future, and the tokenization of assets will be happening in a framework for all industries. It's happening globally now in the property industry. We use the blockchain education and the Mars Home and Mars Academy, the fintech, DeFi and blockchain education there. But principally, we are involved in 2 areas of the company, community growth and the technical incubation with the Hyperfund. Now, Hyperfund is for innovative blockchain projects. Remember that Dragon's Den or Shark Tank brought to us through the resources of the Hypertech Group, and which we can leverage our participation in. But the essence of what we're doing here is captured on the left-hand side under community growth. We are a unified blockchain community that leverages the affiliate marketing model to grow at an unprecedented pace and bring massive value to the blockchain industry through adding massive value to projects in our hypercapital ecosystem. When you look at the smarts of Ryan and Sam in deploying this type of marketing to fulfill their customer acquisition, it's really, really clever, not just for the warm onboarding that I've told you, but why networking was invented 100 years ago before some companies in the digital age tarnished this wonderful method of distribution. It really was invented 100 years ago to gather and educate people and make them loyal around great products. And it's happening again under the Hypertech umbrella 100 years later. The most noble and altruistic reasons why networking was invented is being deployed here by Hypertech and by Ryan and Sam. But as we always say, documentation beats conversation and recommendation 7 days a week. Do your due diligence. It's more than a cursory glance through Dr. Google. Please get the document from your inviter. It is extensive. We are driving the digital future. You can see the Amazon Prime documentary. If you don't have Amazon Prime, we have the URL. You can look at it. Messages from Ryan Zhu, proof of association with the Australian government, proof of association with the top 5 universities in the world, CSIRO declaring Hcash to be the most progressive and advanced blockchain project in the world, a rising global blockchain company contributing to the world through blockchain technology. Blockchain Global, Hypercash, Colin Star Capital, all about Ryan Zhu, the ecosystem of coins, all about Sam Lee. And on the bottom left, businesswire.com, a well-respected business publication, verifying what I said, that Ryan Zhu purchased the BI Wang Group, now the BW Group, for $100 million in a cash buyout in 2017. Do your due diligence. Get this document from your inviter. So what do you do from here? Well, if you're ready to start and you want to be passive or passive strategic, you can register today. It's simple and it's free. Choose your own membership. We don't advise on what level of membership to come in at. Everybody gets treated the same. Everybody gets the same percentage each and every day. But if you need more info, please get back to the person who invited you today. And do please peruse the due diligence document to become part of the blockchain revolution. Now, in the much shorter part 2, we're going to show you how you can accelerate the release of your rewards. 600 days is all very good, and the offer is very, very generous to 3x your membership in this new world order. But watch part 2 of accelerating faster than 600 days is of interest to you. Here's the acceleration plan. So if you feel the need for speed, because 100% of our members earn rewards 7 days a week, let that sink in. 100% of our members, without exception, earn rewards 7 days a week, whether you're passive strategic, or active, as we're about to show you what to do. We love sharing great experiences, and if we do, there are 3 rewards set up by the company to reward the community builders. The first is called, obviously, the community reward. This is paid on a daily basis. Now, I hasten to add, we're not looking at a multi-level marketing opportunity here. We are in the referral marketing business, and we do affiliate marketing, but it's a uni-level system where you're sharing matching rewards on your team's daily rewards. This is most important from a global compliance standpoint. There is no financial carrot. There is no upfront payment for you to recruit people into this business. You will, however, share matching rewards in line with the company's generous offer on your team's daily rewards. So each personally referred member opens up in depth up to 20 levels for you. This is how it works. You'll see the very generous rewards for the different levels there. So level 1 means if you refer a friend or family member or business associate personally, you will share 20% of their rewards over the course of time. If they're completely passive, you'll share it over 600 days. If they're strategic, you may share it faster. If they get active and refer into the community, you will share that 20% much faster. So unlock each level with personal referrals. This is totally optional. There is no pressure, no sales pressure here. You do it at your own time, at your own speed, and you stop whenever you wish. You don't have to go all the way to 20. A lot of people do. A lot of people stop after 5 or perhaps 10. But the essence of this is refer 1 and unlock level 1. Refer a second and unlock level 2. We have an example coming up, and we're going to imagine that you at least did this for the example we're going to look at in the next slide, okay? That you've at least referred 2 people and opened up the 20% rewards and the 15% rewards. But as you refer more people, you are unlocking for life these very generous rewards right down to level 20. So let's look at this in action. And a simple example is, let's say you started with a 1000 HU membership. The company will immediately declare they owe you 3 times that back because the 3x promotion is on. This is going to happen at 0.5% minimum of 1000 HU membership. That's 5 HU per day. It's therefore going to take you 10 days to get to that 50, the important marker in the system where you can withdraw or you can rebuy. So at a 1000 HU membership, you can begin to withdraw in 10 days. But let's say you refer John. He also comes in at a 1000 HU membership, releasing to John over the course of time 3 times that, or 3000 HU. You've qualified for level 1, 20% matching rewards. This is not on John's membership, it's on his rewards. That means you get 20% of the 3000 HU. That's 600 HU, or a minimum of 1 HU per day. If John stays passive, completely passive, then it's 600 days, you get 1 HU per day. But this has the net effect of speeding up and accelerating your rewards, because now you're getting your passive 5 per day, but you're also getting the extra 1 per day for having referred John. So now you'll receive your 50 HU back every 8 days instead of every 10. Now what happens? John refers Mary. You may not even know Mary, but Mary comes in for a 10,000 HU membership because she wants, perhaps in 600 days or 20 months, to have 30,000 HU to transfer back into digital or fiat value. The 3x promotion is on, so she's going to get 30,000. John is her direct referrer. He's going to get the 20% reward, but because you've referred 2 people, you're entitled to the 15% reward, and that's 15% of 30,000. That means you're receiving 15% matching rewards at a minimum of 7.5 HU per day until your 4,500 is paid out to you. This accelerates your rewards more. Now with your own passive 5, your 1 from introducing John, and your 7.5 because John introduced Mary, you're going to receive 50 HU back every 4 days. Now you can withdraw not every 10, not every 8, but every 4, or you can rebuy and deploy much quicker that strategic multiplying of your value within the system. And remember, the exciting part is that this can go down to 20 levels of referrals. We're only looking at you referring 2 people there and John referring 1. And look what's the speed of the return is. Your 50 HU coming back to you every 4 days. Now, the second reward is the VIP reward, and this discounts your strongest element of business. So if John is your superstar and he's doing millions in turnover, it's all of the others combined as your weaker performers. It's not a detracting factor. It's how we add up everything to give you the VIP reward. So it discounts your strongest direct sales. But when you have 50,000, you become an expert in your combined weaker legs. Okay, that's an extra 1% of reward sharing for you, not down 20 levels, but to infinity. At 125,000, you become a pro at 2%. 1 star is 250,000, 4%. 2 star, you'll have a 500,000 HU in your combined weaker legs in membership value, a 6% override to infinity. This is one of the fairest systems we've ever come across. It's a very transparent, lifetime cumulative award system. That means there's no flushing or no sales targets or no time limits. It's everything at your own speed, and the volume waits for you until you reach the next rank. And people are popping these ranks each and every day, dozens of people per day. 3 star, you'll have 1 million HU in your combined weaker legs. At 4 star, it's 3, and at 5 star, it's 5 million HU. These percentages up to 12%, of course. If you're a 5 star, you're not entitled to the full 12%. You're entitled to it less any of the lower ranks below you. So if you've got a pro getting their deserved 2%, you get the difference of 10%. If you've got a 1 star getting their deserved 4%, you get the difference, 8%. If you've got a 2 star at 6%, you'll also get 6% to bring you up to 12. And at 5 million HU, the estimated daily rewards being shared is 40,000 HU. You can have up to 4,800 HU per day, of course, taking away all of the other ranks who get their deserved rewards. But it really is a very lucrative, transparent, and sustainable plan. And the third one is the global reward. Once you hit VIP 2 and above, 4% of all company sales are divided pro rata amongst those who qualify for the VIP bonus on the 4th of every month. So anyone VIP 2 and above the 4th, and the 4% is a very happy day and a very happy percentage for them. So that's the optional extra to accelerate your rewards. We've looked at the passive side, the passive strategic, and now the active side, where the sky is the limit, because this is a globally compliant rewards plan, rewards point structure. You can gather as many HU as you wish under the umbrella of Hypertech. You can learn, you can earn, you can grow, and 24/7, 365. Most importantly, you can convert and withdraw to create real value in Bitcoin, Ethereum, any digital currency you wish, or if you want, you can, of course, exchange back to the fiat currency from which you started. To synopsize our presentation today, how do you get involved? Well, you register using the link from your inviter. It's an invitation-only situation. You purchase and deposit your USDT or Tether into your account. We'll be happy to help you at all stages if the expertise is not with you yet, and you will learn very quickly, which is exciting too. You purchase the membership of your choice. The very following day, you'll start earning rewards at a minimum of 0.5%. And the option, and it is completely optional, is to share to accelerate your rewards. We've never been involved in a company at a better time, better positioned to share what it has on offer. Because of the current travel restrictions, people are looking for regular passive income and residual income streams that they can develop at home. This is supremely the remit of Hypertech. And look once again at the noble reason why they're using this referral system to gather and to build their customer acquisition phase. It is the easiest, warmest, and most educational way to develop a community is by referring friends and family and sharing in the ever-growing success of the Hypertech umbrella of companies and the wonderful opportunity contained here. I hope I've done it justice. It's the next evolution of blockchain. We do hope to see you on this journey with us. If it's for you, very good. We'd love to welcome you on board. If it's not, we understand too. Thank you for your time and your attention.